you know who it is. AK G-Man Live, AK G-Man Live 500, AK G-Man keeps it real with the one and only homie.
Young C, what's good?
C. What's up?
Hey, what's up? I know we did the last show. You probably already edited it already, but we did a live feed last week. I fell asleep for 20 seconds. Remember?
Yeah, did you hear what editing I did to it?
You took the sleeping part out of it?
No.
You took it in there, man?
No, I ain't taking that sleeping part out. Actually, I hyped it up. You know, motherfuckers were they were commenting to me like, "Hey, man, your co-star on some bullshit, man." I said, "What you talking about? You up there snoring and shit?" I put a snoring track in. You're like, you on some bullshit, man. I can't even hear the damn video, man.
You take that shit in.
Right.
Well, it is. I should have got my good night's rest the night before.
It's all good, man. But yeah, man, we just want to do, you know, just a random show, random topics. And I just want to talk about, first of all, you know, the net neutrality thing, man. I know we did a video about it like a couple months ago, and it got flagged down. We had a West Day on the show. But I think we got flagged down for many different reasons, many different people, you know, that were not related to it. But I don't know if Mr. Pie was watching our video. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, Mr. Pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't know if he was watching our shit or what.
Probably he was. He probably was, like, on YouTube. You know, a lot of these people, you know, they got the backdoor access to some shit. It's a conspiracy. And it's like, oh, shit they talking about. You know, there's a lot of videos of people talking against it anyway, so,
yeah.
You know.
But, you know, we just one of the ones that got demonetized and got hacked and flagged. So, you know, I lost my ability to live stream for 2 months. But that's neither here nor there. You know, the net neutrality thing has, I don't know if it is passed or what, but I know today they were going to do a hearing on it, whether they were going to repeal it or, you know, have it go through, or have it repealed, should I say, because net neutrality is going on right now, you know. But if they take it away, we basically will have slow internet and no freedom to say too much, which, you know.
Yeah, pretty much that. What it really is that the ISPs, they can, they can charge people more money to go to certain sites. They can, I was trying to say that it will give the businesses more freedom to offer more different packages or different types of, like, web packages, but it's like, it's just a whole scam. Even, I forgot the lady's name, but she's part of the FCC, the Federal Communications Commission, black woman.
Yeah.
She said that the whole repealing of the net neutrality rules is going to be an extremely traumatic situation for Americans. And I would believe her more than I would believe in Hip-Hop, because she knows the truth, and it's a conspiracy. It's just really a conspiracy. I mean, it stresses me out, but people have to understand that the government doesn't give a fuck about the people for the most part.
No.
They don't care. This whole, you got to think about it. They're starting a war in Syria. They're going out to Syria.
Right.
And they're going to fight this senseless war over resources. So you got to understand what kind of machine that we're dealing with.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I hope we don't get shut down for this video, you know, for, you know, speaking out against it, you know, speaking out against them coming down on people's internet feeds and their live feeds and their, you know, the ways they make money online, because hey, the internet is a cash cow. it has been a cash cow for a minute, for a hot minute.
Uh-huh.
You know, this is how some people eat. This is how some people feed their families, and you know, when you take the bandwidth from their websites away, with what little business they have, that's traumatic. You know, that's why you had the whole YouTube shooting going on. You know,
and that's why and that's why I definitely can't disagree with you. You know what I mean? It's just a very yeah, it's the censorship. So imagine when they repeal these laws and they actually go into effect, and these ISPs start charging outrageous prices for their packages or to visit certain sites. You know, people. I mean, it's going to be. I mean, people are already threatening a Jit Pod's life. You know, he already received death threats on his own personal life.
Right.
And what makes you think that they wouldn't be anybody that would actually carry out those threats? Like you said, they already shot the YouTube headquarters.
Yeah.
3 people have been shot.
Mm-hmm.
Just because this woman's stuff was censored. Not necessarily because they started charging her more for internet. They just censored her stuff, and she was ready to take their life.
Yeah. Because, that YouTube ain't paying nobody all that money just for some little cat videos and some little reaction videos. They not doing it no more. And Twitch is another site who will ban you for not sticking to the code or sticking to the format of what they want out of their content creators. So think about these businesses that are falling by the wayside because their website is not up to code with AT&T or McDonald's. They're not good for advertisement. They're not good for business. So these websites are not going to get the bandwidth they deserve. They're not going to get the commercialization they deserve. They're not going to get the hits. It's like doing YouTube videos. You get cut off at a certain point. You don't get promoted at a certain point. You don't have a machine. You fall off.
I can't. It's funny. I cannot disagree with you there because it's like for example, you go to like sites like Hulu, and like let's say Hulu or Netflix, they offer you media packages, and let's say for example DirecTV, isn't DirecTV owned by AT&T, I believe? DirecTV owns AT&T, owns DirecTV, right?
Yeah. That's
okay,
correct.
Let's say DirecTV says okay, AT&T says okay, if you get our service, you get free DirecTV channels. But then that affects companies like Hulu or other television platforms because that's because the AT&T customers don't need to go to them anymore to get the services, the television services. They get DirecTV for free.
Right.
Since DirecTV owns them. And people say, what's really wrong with that? But, that's just a small sample when they repeal the net neutrality rules.
Yeah.
On the worst end, let's say Netflix is owned by Comcast, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm not sure I don't know who Netflix is owned by.
I'm not gonna look online right now for it. But let's say if they don't, hypothetically they do, right? Let's say hypothetically Comcast owns Netflix, and Comcast is an ISP. So let's say this ISP says, okay, when you visit Comcast or when you visit Netflix, you want to pay this amount of money. But if you go to a Hulu website, then your data charge is going to be higher than visit that website. Because Hulu is not part of Comcast. I'm not sure. It may be. But let's say hypothetically, for my example, it's not. That's another example of net neutrality. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you arguments this. Or, when they repeal net neutrality. Or, like, for example, these corporations, like you want to go to Walmart.com, it's going to be, that's going to cost you say you want to go to like an independent site like Roses or .com or something like that, a site or a company that's not as popular, then they'll charge you extra data charges for that.
Yep.
Or let's see, and that's going to pose a problem for a lot of people because small businesses may feel like they may not have the reach anymore to reach a customer base because these corporations are taking over. And that's one thing that's making these people extremely angry to the point where they want to take legit Pi's life. You know what I mean? Because it's like we never had to experience this before. During the history of the internet. Now you want to bring this forward. This I call it apocalyptic way of doing things over because people will go crazy. They're gonna lose their mind.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And when you look at legit Pi, and you look at how he talks and how he communicates. It's like this kind of like aloof, airheaded type of shit. Like he's possessed or some shit. Like he got like a motherfucking.
He's a walking meme.
Yeah, like a robot or some shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that's how I feel. I just feel like he may not even be a real human. So I mean,
man.
You know what I mean? So if it's not a real human, they're not gonna have real human feelings.
Yeah. Well, I mean, most of them dudes who are into computers and stuff like that, they are really, they don't really care about social interactions. They don't care about being social. I mean, I'm just being real. I'm being honest. A lot of them dudes who sit behind a computer all day, and yes, I kind of am one of them. I mean, I ain't around here programming and trying to blow up things and trying to screw up computers. I ain't one of them. But I do be on the computer all the time. But at the same time, they're really not about that social life. They're really not about caring about whether people are having a good time or having a peaceful life or whatever. They about that money. They about creating something that may fuck up the world. They about, doing their job and going home. So you got to think about the type of people who are in power of the internet and of your IPS and of the IP addresses. And you got to think about how distant they are from life, how distant they are from regular people. So, I mean, these are the same nerds that used to get picked on in school and shit, so you got to think about it. It may be payback. But
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That makes sense, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, dude. You know what I mean? That makes a lot of sense because, like you said, when you grow up and people make you feel less fair, and people talk about legit Pi's teeth. Maybe he grew up and people was making fun of his teeth and how he looked, and he probably felt like fuck the world. You know what I mean? He became a lawyer, a successful lawyer, and he's like, look, man, when I get enough power and whatever, I'm gonna abuse that motherfucker because people abuse their power on me. That's probably how he thinks.
Yep.
You can't expect him to have, any type of compassion or at least show it because, he's in a state of mind where that's hardwired to him to do what he's doing now.
Yep. Just like when, I mean, this is kind of related, but just like when Facebook came out, how many regular folks could get on Facebook when it first came out?
Well, I was, when I first got Facebook, you was required to have a college email.
Exactly.
So
how many people had a college email?
Not everybody.
Yeah, it wasn't at everybody's site.
And even within the first year and a half of Facebook, there was only certain schools that you can get an ID for to use on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like one of my friends, she had a MySpace page for years because she told me that when she had her because when she had a MySpace page. She went to a community college. This is like in early 2006. She went to community college, and she went to community college, but she didn't have a community college email to use on Facebook, so she had to wait until Facebook offered her school to be used on Facebook. Because like you see, you had to register with the school email. Like when I first got my Facebook page, I was attending college. They changed it from just high school, then they changed it from if you have a high school email from selected high schools and selected colleges you can get on, then maybe a year after that, maybe a year and a half after that, they allowed it where anybody can be online.
Mm-hmm.
You can need a college email. That was like 2006 or late 2006 or something like that.
Yeah.
And everybody can have,
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm saying that to say this, like, it's going back to those days. Everybody ain't gonna be able to get on. Everybody ain't gonna be able to afford what they about to borrow, what they about to put behind the damn money wall. Everybody ain't gonna be able to afford to run a website affordably or to gain access to a website they used to go to. They give us the apps, they give us the access, then they take it away.
And that's also going to affect the development business because you got ISPs through your mobile devices and shit, and that also affects that too. So you got Verizon service; they can throttle your shit. They will throttle your shit on 4G and LTE like it ain't nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's going to affect the app development business.
Yeah, and I've noticed that some apps I try to, get on while I'm out and about, they load up very, very slow. And they've been doing this for the past month. I wonder why.
Exactly. It might be
very slow.
Yeah, we understand that they haven't repealed, they haven't really completely done away with, the net neutrality rules yet. So net neutrality is still technically in effect right now, but that could be a precursor to what they're going to do in the future or after tomorrow. You know what I mean? And that's going to affect the development, the cell phone or mobile application development. These laws will affect that because there'll be less incentive, than before, because it's like that, you're killing net neutrality rules, it's costing too much money to even be on the internet, and people are objecting to that in violent ways.
Yeah, I just want to be clear that if they repeal the net neutrality rules, we won't have what we have now. But if they do another set of rules besides net neutrality, they just do away with net neutrality, then we're going to have slow ass internet, slow ass speeds, slow browsers. We going back to Netscape.
And motherfuckers are going to be mad as hell. Like I said, they already
we going back to Flash
right now.
We going back to Flash.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to tell you again, they want to take that man's life. They literally want him to stop breathing. They want his heart to stop beating. That's how bad they hate.
Because like what do we always talk about? We always talk about Instagram models. We always talk about this music industry, SoundCloud. We always talk about the scene of how people get on and get famous. Well, here you go. They're going to take that away. That's why. They're taking away the business. They're taking away the way these people eat.
And these people are ready to... I think they're going to do it to start martial law, bro. I think they're really trying to do it to start. Motherfuckers going to be on the street ready to kill each other. Like, it's a conspiracy, bro. Yeah. If you're a private agent, that's a mind control, aka ultra fucking reptilian shape-shifting agent, motherfucker. Like, that's who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and when I saw this news about net neutrality, I was like, damn, we still talking about this? Like, damn, they still trying to repeal this, trying to get this shit done away with.
I was thinking that motherfuckers are going like they say, well, fuck this shit. Like, this shit ain't gonna make any sense. You gotta understand. I'm gonna tell you again, who's in office right now?
Yeah.
I call it the apocalyptic president because the way he's running shit right now, like, like North Korea and shit, these countries are ready to drop a nuke on us right now, bro. They really say, fuck it, we want it.
But I heard that I don't know if it's gonna come to pass, but I heard North Korea dropped their testing. I heard they stopped testing, but it could turn around any moment. They could be like, well, fuck you, Trump. We didn't stop testing. Ha ha. We got you. We tricked you. It could be anything. I mean, this is a game. All these wars are a game of chess. They're a game of chess, man. It's chess, not checkers. That's all it is. All they doing is moving the pieces. That's all we doing is moving the damn pieces. see who the king, who's gonna take my queen, who's gonna take my damn rook, who's gonna take my knight, and all that shit. You know, that's all it's about. Like, I declare war. That's all. You know.
Exactly, man. It's and this whole thing in Syria and this thing, people gotta understand imperialism and capitalism and modern society and technology and how this all ties it together. Is that, you know, when you look at it, you know, it's like a self-feeding system that feeds on itself, and people, for example, people don't even take consideration with it, with how this stuff is made, how computers are produced, what materials are made to make the products we use. A lot of it use petroleum. Okay, petroleum is not used to fuel cars or fuel vehicles. It's also used in plastics and a variety of other types of products. So, and the key to economics is to have the control of the resources that you can produce with. They know these countries in the Middle East have a lot of resources, as far as especially minerals. You know, gold. You know, oil and petroleum. You know, being one of the main ones. And a lot of times these people will manufacture certain type of things or instigate certain type of struggles or battles or civil unrest in some places to give people, you know, to say, well, the reason why we're going to Syria or going to these countries to bring peace in the country. I'm like, that's not why you're there. And the whole thing in Afghanistan and Iraq exposed that to the fullest. It's like, well, you're not here to save anybody. You guys are here for a whole another agenda that doesn't really have anything to do with us in our native country.
Right.
It's more about imperialism and power of resources, among a few other things. So how this ties back into the net neutrality thing and the rules, you gotta understand that the government doesn't care about the people. It may be some people that's part of the government system or the political system that do care, but the base of the system as a whole, it doesn't really care about people as much people think it does.
It's all about which land rules them all. You know, it's all about who's gonna be the forefront, who's gonna be the head man of this world.
Who's gonna be in control of the machine?
It's a dick race, man. It's a dick measuring race, man. And I also want to say, and this does tie into the internet and net neutrality. I'm also going to say that one of my coworkers had hit me to some information about, you know, building computers, you know, having a high-end PC, CPU, GPU. He was saying that the CPUs and GPUs would soon go on sale and soon go for 80% less than they are now, because what is about to become of cryptocurrency it's about to become no more. It's about to become obsolete because people are losing more money with this cryptocurrency than they are gaining it. Because it was hot back in 2009, but now, you know, they don't want these GPUs and CPUs anymore because, of course, you know, net neutrality is about to burn up. It's about to go up in flames, and you know, they're not going to have the freedom of free tax money. You know, they're about to tax cryptocurrency as we speak. You know, so nobody wants to buy that shit no more. So you if you want to build a computer next year, in the next coming years, you can, because it's gonna be cheap as fuck to get them parts, because nobody wants all that computer crap when they can't make no money off of it.
Yeah, because cryptocurrency is like I said, you know, to your audience that's not, you know, familiar with it, you know, of course, cryptocurrency, you know, it's anything like Bitcoin. They have thousands of coins that's on the market, thousands of them, and they use them for, you know, it's pretty much like a financial hack, as they say. So it's like, you know, and I think that this is probably part of the conspiracy. They want to control the people as much as they can and control the flow of finances, because people getting cryptocurrency it's too much of a financial hack. They're trying to do everything to inhibit true financial freedom in the matrix.
Mm-hmm.
And they only wanted to give it to certain people because, the machine, even though cryptocurrency, has some of its elements in the quote unquote machine, as I call it, the machine at the end of the day wants to mind control motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
They want to keep people. Remember, you showed me an article where they're trying to find a way to ban conspiracy videos from the internet.
Yeah, but right in the beginning of this video, I was having glitch problems. Y'all might see it on the playback. I was having a little bit of problems in the intro, because the Wi-Fi was going out again. But go ahead.
Yeah, because I noticed that. You go back to like 2014, 2015, and prior to 2017. People didn't really complain about Wi-Fi problems like they do now.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there was no Wi-Fi issues or internet issues prior to that, but it's like I remember my internet running much smoother in 2011 than it is now. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. But like you are right. You are right. These conspiratorial videos, basically, it's all about the title of your video and your topic and your blog. They're going after titles. They're going after what words you use. Because everybody's on this political correctness shit, but it ain't really political correctness. That ain't what it's all about. It's about what are you telling people? What are you feeding out there? That's what they
exactly. Exactly. And it's crazy because like how was I gonna say this? Yeah, because now even the videos, they can, even if you don't title the video, the sound. It's like you ever go to some videos and it'll show the actual video, but you hear no sound. Yeah. And it'll tell you, well, this has copyrighted material, so the video is going to be silent.
Right.
So
and you heard the video like a couple days ago, and it had no music in it. So what was copyrighted?
Exactly. So it's like they because they listen to the videos and they got these machines. Some people, it might be sometimes people behind, but they got machines that can recognize certain words, like voice recognition, and people review the video sometimes. But they call it artificial intelligence. When you call customer service or technical support, everything's automated right now. You got to go through so many hoops just to talk to a representative. You see what I'm saying? Like you got to go through so many hoops.
So I mean, and speaking of automation, our stores are gonna be automated. Our car places are gonna be automated. Anything you need is gonna be automated. Robot, ran sooner or later. It's coming. Plus they gonna tax the internet to death. Then you can't use your monopoly money on the internet no more. You can't use your cryptocurrency. Unless you pay taxes on it. That's coming. Everything got to have a tax. With the whole weed thing, the THC thing, when they slap a tax on it, when they have it regulated, that's when it will become legal everywhere. When they can regulate it, when they can put a stamp on it, that's when it'll be accessible. And that's when it'll be like, oh, well, we can't arrest you for this no more. Because we put a tax on it. We put a lien on it. We put, tariffs. We put a tariff on it.
Yeah, with alcohol, when it was able to tax alcohol, that's when they made alcohol legal to drink, to buy. They say it's all about taxation and making money off everything. It's all about regulating everything. Yeah. Machine, baby. That's how it is, man.
So you can't just be you can't just be creating no apps and just making profit. You just can't be up here singing and dancing and rapping and think you're gonna just hit big on Instagram and Snapchat and SoundCloud for free. No, for free. You gotta pay that back. You gotta pay that back, Little Yachty and Triple Red. Like you just ain't gonna be up here flossing for the gram.
You gotta think about it. When we were kids, when we were little kids, the internet technology wasn't as advanced nowhere as it is now. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It wasn't until like maybe the mid 2000s where the internet had more of a viral nature. And the internet didn't really come viral in today's standards until about 2010 when, you know, when people had these capacitive touchscreen smartphones in droves. You know what I'm saying? You know, you had the Evo that came out, the iPhone been out for several years, and everyone started getting smartphones. When I say smartphones, I mean the capacitive touchscreen smartphones like iPhones and phones of today. Technically, the old school Blackberries were smartphones, but you know that was a different time. But now the internet has achieved this viral nature that wasn't present 10, 20 years ago. You see what I'm saying?
So with so many features, so many different buttons and widgets, you can record on an app, you can talk on an app. You know, we couldn't do that back. I mean, we could do it, but it was through a messenger. Now a messenger is a natural thing to a website. Now it's natural to have a messenger attached to an app nowadays. You know, that's something that just come with it. Back in the day, you had to order you had to damn near order a messenger. You had to damn near buy a messenger. Remember, AOL was on sale. They were selling messengers. They were selling them monthly just to have a CD.
Yeah, that was back then when computers had what you call it. They had 1 gig hard drives. 1 gig hard drive.
1 gig hard drive, man.
Now what's everybody?
That's why it took so long for them websites to load, because they had all that flash shit on it. It took you a whole day to get to one website. I mean, a whole day was like one day was you creating a Black Planet page. You know how long that took? One day, no, actually, a week was downloading one scene out of a movie, or one music video was a whole week. That's how slow the internet was, and I think they're slowly trying to. They're like, look, man, people are learning too much from this internet. People are learning too much. They're learning too much from this social media. We gotta take this shit back. We gotta pull this internet back, man. They going too crazy. We gotta slow it down. We gotta go back to DSL. We gotta go back to 56K.
We gotta go back to 14.4 was it megabits or something like that?
Yeah.
Was it
I thought it was 56K. 56 whatever.
That didn't come till later. That didn't come till like late 90s and shit. Early 2000s. I'm talking about like 14.4K.
Yeah.
You had 14.K, you had 28.8, then you had 56. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, these kids don't even know about picking up a house phone. They don't even know what a house phone is. They don't know about picking up a house phone and hearing the damn internet feed talking. Hearing the internet live and breathe on your phone. They don't even know about the internet. Used to be a living thing, kids. The internet used to live. We used to hear it talk. What did it used to say, Corey? It used to have a voice.
Kids, I remember those times, man.
Huh?
I remember them days, man. I remember being like 13, man. 13 years old. It wasn't the first computer that my parents bought. The first computer that I remember them buying was when I was like 8 years old. We had a Amiga Commodore. I think it was a Amiga Commodore 64 gaming computer. And this was like the early part of the 90s and stuff like that. I got it for Christmas, and it was like a floppy disk drive. It was a 3-inch floppy disk, I believe. And, we had that computer for about 5 years, and then
they don't know nothing. Hey, you gotta clarify, man. We got kids. What is an A drive? What's a floppy disk? you gotta read. Some people, they may not know what you're talking about. What is an A drive? They don't have A drives on their computers no more.
I was an A drive on computer since like motherfucking 2000, like 2000, like 2000. You know what I'm saying? Like that long ago and shit. But what I was saying too though is like then 5 years later you got a I think it was called Phoenix or Phonex. That was a PIONEX technology that made a computer. It was a Windows 95. I think Windows 95 to a Service Pack 3. I can't remember. I don't know if they had service. I don't know. I know Windows 98 had service packs, but I don't know Windows 95. I think it was just regular Windows 95 computer. And we had I remember the computer had like there was 2 drives on it, 2 hard drives. It was the main hard drive, and it had like a secondary hard drive. And the main hard drive had like fucking I believe, and I think they were all part of the same drive. So sometimes you partition a drive and you split it to two separate drives, but it was just one hard drive separating. I think we had a C drive and a D drive on one hard drive. All together, the computer had I remember clearly, the computer had 1.97 gigabytes, almost 2 gigabytes of hard drive space.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
The RAM, I don't know. I think the RAM was either 128 or 256. I can't remember. Megabyte memory. I think it was close to 128.
Do you remember how much a MPEG space? You remember how much space an MPEG took?
Oh man!
You know how your computer would crash when you try to play a movie?
Yeah, man. Yeah. The point is, our computer could play videos. We got to think about the video quality back then too, because we didn't have high definition. We didn't even have 480p or 360p.
No, if we had that back then, it was like whoa, like I can see everything.
Yeah. Because you got to think, YouTube didn't have the high definition standard until November 2008. But anyway, going back to my life story about computers, the computer had I think 128 megabytes of. Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah, we got you.
Our computer had 128 megabytes of RAM, random access memory, and I think the processing speed was a Platinum. You had the Platinum processors, Platinum 1, Platinum 2, Platinum 3, Platinum 4. It was a Platinum 1 processor, 133 megahertz processor. This computer was a 96. Well, the computer was, we got a computer in 97, but it was manufactured, I think in 96. And that's how, and we had at the time, was considered like a mid-range computer. It wasn't like the highest you could get at the time, but it was like mid-range, consumer range. So, it was a pretty, for its time, it was a pretty powerful computer. Now, of course, that, you have fucking flip phones from 2008 that's more powerful than that. You know what I'm saying? But, that was the technology at the time. And 4 years later, we got the HP computer, which was, it had 16 gigs of hard drive space. I think 256 RAM, random access memory. I forgot the processing speed or the processor. I think it was a Platinum 3 or a Celeron. I can't remember. It's so long, man. But, the first computer that we ever owned, that I remember I ever owned as a kid, was a Amiga 64 computer. And that just had a floppy disk drive and no CD drive or anything on it. The second computer we had a CD drive, but it had no CD burner in it. But the first computer was a straight floppy drive. It had a hard drive in it, but everything was run from disk. It was a gaming computer. I mean, at that time, you could get a computer with a CD drive on it, but those computers were running you at least about, you got to think about it, back in the early 90s and 80s, and even up to the early 2000s, you was going to pay at least, unless you got a kid's computer, a little small kid's computer or some shit, up to the mid-90s, you was going to pay at least $1,000 for a computer. Matter of fact, I went online, they had, back in the late 80s, they called it the Macintosh 2, right? And I think that was the second computer that Apple came out with that was considered it was considered a personal computer, but it was a powerful one. And the specs on it was very underwhelming on it. I think it came out like in the late '80s. They called it Macintosh too, and those computers had like, I think they had like an 85 megabyte hard drive or something like that. But those computers were running $7,000-8,000 at the time. Like you could get you a brand new car cheaper than that back then, back in the late '80s, than for a computer. And if you do what you call it, the inflation. Let's say you take $8,000 in 1988 and translate it to 2018 prices. You're talking about, I'm just guessing, $13,000, $14,000, $15,000. So anything that was costing $8,000 in 1988, you take that same item and the same price and inflate to 2018 prices, you damn near double the price of it. So you're talking about people was paying car prices for mid-range cars for personal computers back then.
Right.
So you got into the late '90s, the prices got a little bit more affordable, but it was still good. But now you need a decent laptop for a couple $100, maybe even less. That wasn't possible back in the early in the '90s and early 2000s. That wasn't possible. And laptops will cost more because you're getting you're compacting the technology. Like people wonder why you're paying $1,000 for an iPhone, which is the same price as a MacBook computer. And I'm like, well, the technologies to make the phones, it's not quite the same. So, I come from that era where, what I'm saying, like, we come from the era where, we had to wait. Like you said, we had to wait hours and hours to fucking download the song. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was no such thing as you going online trying to be famous online, even if you had the internet, because the internet didn't have that type of nature to it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? People wasn't just sitting at a computer all day. Now you have smartphones, but people are always on their smartphone because it's mobile.
Yep.
But internet wasn't mobile back then. I think you had some phones back in the late '90s, like some pagers or some two-way pagers or something. They had smartphones back in the late '90s where you could technically get on the internet, but you really wasn't getting a full internet experience.
Right.
But
they had SkyTel pages that you could page people or probably link up to a website, but it wasn't. It was basically like it was like getting on the internet on a fucking T80 calculator. Like an internet page on a T80 calculator. Like that's a graphed out web page. That's what the SkyTel page was.
Yeah, it was really tedious, and it was just like, you wasn't getting a full web experience on no phone from 1999 because chances are the phone probably didn't have a color screen on it.
No,
you see what I'm saying? So it's like,
not at all.
You know what I mean?
These kids today, man. I mean, if net neutrality gets repealed and that shit goes away, man. I mean, if we go back in the Ice Age, I don't know what these kids gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna be because they were born into color, clear quality TV and internet. I mean, they can see anything nowadays. Back in our day, we couldn't see nothing. We had to sneak and see some crazy shit. Nowadays, they just log on to anything and they can see any video they want. You know what I'm saying? It's very different. They can get on. These kids. These little toddlers got phones and tablets. These little toddlers got phone bills.
Yeah, man.
They got, and that's the first thing they got is a phone. And I was listening to, your boy BGS. I was listening to his podcast. He was talking about automation, technology, or whatever, and he was talking about how these kids may not even desire a driver's license soon. Because there may be a lot of monorail systems that'll be run in subways. It may be not just in the north; it may be in the south as well. We may get a lot of monorail systems and a lot more open transportation companies coming. And they have been saying that on the news down here, locally, that they are working on a monorail system and a way to get around without having to go through DMV to get a car. So And it's easy to get on any other transportation through not a laptop, but a tablet and a cell phone. It's easy to get coordinates. It's easy to get locations. It's easy to pull that shit up on your phone to get where you need to go. You got Uber, motherfucker. You got taxi. Yeah, I mean it's unfortunate, but you got taxi drive cabs, who are committing suicide in New York, committing suicide up north because you got these Ubers and Lyft companies who are taking over. So technology is growing, but it can also be stifled as well. You know,
Yeah,
if
man.
if we get our freedoms taken away,
You gotta think about it now. Yeah, you gotta think about it nowadays. Like you have me thinking, like if you get sued by, you get sued by some credit card company or something. You can go online and look up resources on how to work on your case.
Exactly.
Back 20 years ago, you gotta go to a law library and talk to a lawyer.
Exactly.
You gotta
and very soon, going to the doctor ain't gonna be a thing. It ain't. It's gonna be. I mean, they already got it now, but it's gonna be a situation where you just call a doctor who's in another state, a remote location. He may be an automatic doctor, and they may, pretty soon, you know how you got them Fitbits.
yeah.
Pretty soon everybody gonna have an ankle bracelet or a fucking wrist bracelet, and they gonna be like, look, your blood sugar too low, it's too high, your blood pressure too high. Call now, or send a text message. Make sure you're okay. Your levels are too high, your sugar's too high. It's gonna be an alarm going off about your health pretty soon. That's another thing they were saying on the BGS podcast. I mean, I'm just fascinated by a lot of that stuff, but at the same time, it's like, damn, this shit moving too fast. So I mean, when the net neutrality thing gets, if it gets repealed, I said today, but it ain't going on today. It's going on tomorrow. Excuse me, it's going on tomorrow, the 23rd. So they trying to see if they're gonna repeal it tomorrow. But if that happens, just expect some higher costs on a lot of stuff you do online. Uh, just expect that shit to hit you in the face, hit you in the pockets. Especially these small businesses. It's not looking good.
Man, it's a. But what's funny though is people talk about how because the net neutrality rules didn't pass until 2015. So how do you feel that? Maybe this can probably be another show because I maybe need to do some research. I'm kind of confused. Like, what was keeping them from raising the prices before the net neutrality rules came into place in 2015?
I mean, nothing was keeping them away from it because you got to think about it. What was it? You said 2015.
That's when they passed the net neutrality rules in 2015.
Nothing was stopping them from raising the prices. You just got to think about the time period. You just got to think about what was going on during that time. People. People. How you were talking about how computers became affordable. And how everybody was getting computers back in the early 2000s. Okay, it became manufactured. It became a business. People, believed more in computers then. You know what I'm saying? So with that net neutrality thing, they believed more in the internet. They were like, oh, this internet thing could be a good thing for us. It could be a good thing for our education system. It could be a good thing for the government. It could be a good thing for the military. Everybody can get on. But now that everybody is awakened and woke and everybody's finding out stuff and you can easily get information on people and get information on incidents and attacks, they like, oh God, it's too much. Too much being shown. Wait a minute now. Wait. We ain't want all this. We ain't want all our dirty laundry out. It's so easy. It's so easy for a celebrity or a politician to get exposed. It's too easy because we can just go online. It's too easy for information to get out.
You find out the age where they grew up at, what their parents are, who they.
It's too easy. You got apps that find people. You got apps that search people's records. And
you can find out.
Now they want you to pay some big bucks for it. Now they want you to pay some big, huge bucks. Smackaroos.
and they know people don't have money, so that's why that's the trick. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's all about control. It's the beast, bro. It's the beast. The beast is ruthless, man. The beast kills in cold blood. People need to understand that. Michael Jackson said it. They don't really give a fuck about us. She didn't sing it like that. You might as well have sung it like that because they don't give a fuck about it. They don't.
Yeah, I mean, and I want to say, R.I.P. to Prince. I think it was the 21st he had passed. They had the whole memorial for him and stuff like that. And
I want to say something about Prince. And shout Prince. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
My headphones came out my ear.
Go ahead, man.
Shout out to Prince, man. Prince, I love him. You know what I'm saying? Prince is a legend. He was a legend. His music is awesome. I fuck with Prince. Okay. But I want to say this because prior to his death, they didn't, he allegedly or apparently had an issue with people uploading his music to YouTube. At least YouTube, and people said because he didn't want people to make money off his work and stuff like that. What's funny, and I didn't know the channel was up for like 2-3 months. I didn't know that. But I just looked up Prince randomly, and I found out that they have a whole channel, an official channel, of Prince videos.
Yeah, I found this stuff up there too the other day.
And I was like, yo! And part of me, I was talking to my friend, because, everyone knows that Prince was fighting to get his masters.
Yeah.
With music. And while I think it can be important to own your masters, you got to understand the nature of the beast, baby. Because when you sign these major labels, and especially if a lot of your hits, like, we had Dove's Cry, Little Red Corvette, a lot of,
1999.
Kiss. Yeah, 1999, Kiss. I Want to Be Your Lover.
I Will Die For You.
Do Me Baby. All them songs that came out. You got that look. All them hit songs he had. Michael Jackson. Prince. Some people actually consider Prince on the level as Michael Jackson, even though Michael Jackson had more of that superstar element with him, more so than Prince. Prince, they generally considered, in the same ballpark, even though they put Mike a little bit above Prince. But, it's, Prince has some hits that they still want to make money off of.
Oh, yeah, naturally.
And I can respect what Prince said from the fact that, you do want to own your masters, you do want to have control. But when you are signed to these major labels and you put material out under their label, because in their mind, they're thinking, listen, Prince, we made you famous. Prince said that after his third album, I think he said after his third album, I believe he said that he started, he already paid the labels back and stuff like that. So he was able to put his own money in. But at the end of the day, Warner Brothers signed you, they promoted you, and they feel that they at least want to keep those masters with them, or at least they still want to make money off those masters because that's how the labels operate.
Yeah,
but
but like it don't matter what bill you pay off, you still got the interest that's gonna come and get you. You got interest. The interest done build up. You ain't paid the interest off. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's true too. So it's like, the point I'm trying to make is Prince was I saw everyone saw his Tavis, or a lot of people saw his Tavis Smiley interview back in 2009. He was talking about different conspiracies and stuff like that. Even Professor Griff said he knows Prince. He spoke to Prince before, and he learned some stuff from Prince. And they chopped it up. So Prince, he knows what's going on. He knew what was going on. But it's like, I was talking to my friend the other day about this, and he was like, he said Prince was an asshole for not allowing his music. Because I told my friend that I was happy that his video was up, but I knew who put him up there. So it kind of feels very awkward because I knew Prince wouldn't want his stuff up there. And my friend was like, man, don't even worry about that shit. He was just selfish anyway. And the thing is that, it's like I said, it's the beast, man. It's the beast because, yeah, had it been me personally,
mm.
and why I think it's important to own your masters if you can. But if I wasn't a level as Prince was, and I would just say fuck it. I'll let Warner Brothers have the masters because I know the beats. So you know what? You can go ahead and have the masters because I know that I can create more music and better music. His music was good back in the '80s, early '90s, and late '70s.
Mm.
But sometimes you just got it's just going because the good thing about Prince was that he was out of the loop, out of the major label loop for a minute.
Right.
Since the early '90s, he was out of it. So he's been pretty much independent since then. And he's been independent, at least about a quarter century before he passed away. And while I understand, like I said, why people think it's important to own your masters, in his situation, I feel that he should just let him have it. I would just let Warner Brothers have the masters and just continue to do my thing. And say, you know what? I still got music talent left. Let me go ahead and create good music. I'm living good. Warner Brothers, you want to have them? That's fine. You can have them.
Mm-hmm.
If I was in his position, that's how I would have done it. Because he's not with us today. And people are saying, well, you trying to say that you should bow down to the labels and this, that, and the other. But, the beast is in the system.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And I just wanna add to this about celebrity deaths. Ain't it funny how April works? Because we lost 3 well-known people. I know whether the audience give a fuck about them or not, or whether you give a fuck about them. Well, I give a fuck about them, But I just want to make this point that 3 people passed right around the time that Prince passed.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know who those 3 people were? It was 3 celebrities that just passed. Around
that just passed?
Yeah, that passed yesterday between last week and the week before that. Just recently.
I know the guy from the white dude from what's that TV show, Night Court? I know he passed away. Harry Anderson, I think.
Yeah. But it was also an EDM star named Avicii, and then Mini Me died.
What?
Yeah. Mini Me died. Troy Werner. Yeah, Troy Werner died yesterday. Then Barbara Bush died. So
what?
Yeah, they died. Yeah, they died just this past week. Yeah. Celebrities that died right around when Prince right around the date Prince passed.
Oh my
In
God!
April.
I didn't know.
April.
I know Avicii, the Swedish EDM kid.
Yeah, Avicii died.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he died.
I didn't know that shit.
Yeah,
What?
He died. I just wanted to bring that up about April. It's something about April. I don't know. It's like they go in threes every year. Or I mean, I know you talked about the Night Court dude. I mean, I know somebody else that died too, but I forgot who it was. But it's just crazy. April and March and all that. I'm always finding out about celebrities going back to back, dying back to back, and somebody. Oh man, who is this dude? Mild Tall Mushroom. Some dude named Mild Tall Mushroom said that net neutrality is gay, and we need to talk about the Jews. And I don't know, Mild Tall Mushroom. I don't know who you are, Mild Tall Mushroom, but thanks for watching. But this is what the show is about, so this is what we talking about. But yeah, continue, Young C. What were you gonna say, Young C?
Wow, I'm listening now. I'm looking at that ABC guy.
Okay, cool.
Because I had no idea that he passed away on the 20th. That's just news.
I was mad that Mini Me died, man. I was like, what? Of all people?
Mini Me?
Yeah, Troy Werner. The guy that was in Austin Powers.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah. Damn. it's tripping me out because this ABC guy, he had acute pancreatitis because he drunk a lot of alcohol. I'm reading the wiki page.
Mm.
In 2014, he underwent surgery and had both his appendix and gallbladder removed because of his excessive alcohol use. And said in 2016, his health deteriorated and he subsequently retired from performing live because his health was really bad. He died at 28, but they said that there was no evidence of criminal suspicion, but they still, looking for a cause of his murder.
Yeah.
But he had health issues. I wasn't aware of it because he looked very healthy to me. Like I wouldn't have guessed he was, unhealthy. Like I wouldn't have guessed that at all.
Yeah.
But I didn't know he had issues with his pancreas. It's crazy, man.
Do you remember if Charlie Murphy died around April?
I think so. Let me look online. It might have been May.
May. Okay. Check. Yeah.
Let me check. Does it tell you that online?
Huh?
Let me see when he died. Oh, I typed it in. I'm actually on my computer. So.
Okay.
Charlie Murphy. He died. Yeah, he died on the 12th.
In April.
Yeah, 2017.
Uh-huh.
He's been dead for a year.
I don't know what it is about April.
Damn, I would have never guessed. I mean, I remember him passing away, but I could have sworn it was in May. But of course, I remember his passing and stuff. And it was kind of like it caught me off guard because he looked really healthy. But then, like I said, I saw recent videos like months before, a few months before he passed away, and it looked like something was going on with him that wasn't. Charlie Murphy always looked really young for his age. Like he always had that healthy guy that always worked out. You know what I'm saying? Like he always in the gym or just doing something healthy.
Right.
He
looked more buffed out than Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. He just had like a lot of testosterone in him.
Yeah.
And then I saw him in some, I guess in his more recent interviews, and it's like something just wasn't right with him. So.
Yeah. What's up, Virgo? What's up, West Day?
That's Wesley.
West Day. Why you didn't call me, man? Why you didn't call me? Why you didn't call my boy, my boy Young C, and get on the podcast, man? Come on, man. You know what time it is. I told you yesterday. We was talking about this.
Yeah, man. Yeah. How long did the show last up this far, man? It's been about an hour and some change, right?
I suppose. I don't know, but West Day said he's out and about. Okay, so I guess you can't do it. All right, man. I know there ain't no need to apologize. You good?
Yeah, man. So, is there anything else you want to like interject or something?
Nah, man. I think this was a good show. I just want to thank everybody who's been watching and supporting us. And tomorrow, if there's any way you can stop them from repealing net neutrality, please go out there and, get on the phones, get on the internet while you still can. Hit up the politicians you do know. Hit up the lawyers, hit up the doctors, hit up whoever who got power, and tell them to stop playing. Stop playing with our lives. You know what I'm saying? We gotta eat. We gotta live on this internet, man. No
doubt. Yeah, we gotta, get cracking. Y'all just do what y'all can to keep it from happening. So, but just like I said, thank you for the good time. We'll always have a good time. Always have a good time on the show.
Yeah,
and
man.
I always appreciate the opportunity for you letting me on and everything. So,
no problem, man. If it wasn't for you, man, I wouldn't have a partner up here. I'd just be up here yapping by myself,
Man, but I appreciate the love, man.
All right.
Thanks for y'all for tuning in. Anybody who watched this live, I thank y'all for coming and watching me.
Yeah, man. We really appreciate the comments, and we really appreciate y'all sharing, liking, and subscribing. And y'all do it again, man. Subscribe, like, comment, share this video. Let them people know we need our internet, man. We need our internets. We need our rights.
Yes, we do.
All right, but y'all subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Me and Young C are out. Peace.
Peace.